Hey everyone. Hopefully you had a great week. It's been a little while. We were really busy over the last couple of weeks, so I'm glad that I'm able to get back on with you guys and kind of refocus and reground for the upcoming week because I feel like this weekend for me is like that transition between the fall and all of that and Christmas season. Now we're getting into the Christmas season big time, right? So before we kind of dive headlong into that, it's very helpful, I think, for me and hopefully for you to take just a few minutes to regroup and recenter before it's all great things, of course, but before diving headlong into that. So I'm glad that you decided to take this minute or so and do that with me. Today, I'm going to work with, I can't remember if I've used this Oracle deck with you guys before. It's the Law of Attraction deck. It looks like just like this by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And it's been a while since I've used it, but I've always really enjoyed it because it kind of just brings up, it reminds me of, it's very empowering, like that I can refocus in any moment, right? Onto things that are important to me. So I'm very curious what's going to come up with this, especially like I said, considering we're moving into that busy season, right? Like, okay, the upcoming weeks ahead, where would we like to focus our energy, our attention, which is our power, right? So I'm just going to give the deck just a little shuffle here without really looking, and then I'm just going to, when I feel that inspiration, we'll take a look and see what we get. Felt like this morning, it's been a hectic weekend here. We had some company, which is wonderful, but it just, you know how it is, right? A little busier. And I'm like, I was like, no matter what, I'm going to take this time with you guys. But I really appreciated, even before I came on camera, just taking a few of those deep breaths and recentering. All right. Oh, I'm feeling that inspiration. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So my thoughts are in harmony with health. So I'm just going to show what that looks like there. Get a look without the glare. My thoughts are in harmony with health. And we like to think that's always happening, right? But sometimes the things that we think or the way we're thinking may not be like, once you become aware of what you're thinking, right? You're like, oh, wow, that's not like super healthy. And that's okay, right? It's like first step, become aware. So that's really interesting. I'm noticing the picture. We have like the little branches with these green leaves growing out of the head, right? So thinking of that. Okay, going to read just what it says on the back here. I'm really curious. I want perfect health. Yes. And that's really important considering this time of year too, the cold and flu and all of that too. Or maybe you have something else health wise as well happening. But I know in my house that's been an issue the last week. That's part of the busyness, is a lot of getting sick. So I want perfect health. We all definitely feel that. I like feeling good. I enjoy my good feeling body. And like, when you do have those moments of health and feeling good, are you aware and appreciating that, right? And really enjoying that? I think for me, that's something I'll take for granted sometimes until I'm not. And then I remember, right? But it'd be really great to notice and remember that in the moment of feeling good. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. So even if you're not feeling great right now, that's reminding me, can you think back and realize that not feeling great right now is not how you always are, right? Like, think, can you bring your mind, your focus to times when you were feeling good in your body? That can be very helpful. We know there's a lot of neuroscience with that, of like the power of just imagining that good thing or remembering that good thing. And that can help rewire our brain to like really embody that maybe a little bit more than we would have without that focus. I see many people who are clearly in a state of good health, and it is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. So, looking around and noticing that in others, the more you can kind of bring that into your awareness and attention, the better, right? Like that kind of shifts your focus a little bit onto that. When I think thoughts like these, I feel good. right? In that moment, you have that power to refocus, and that helps that good feeling. I absolutely do get that. Hard to do, right? The pain can be very, or like discomfort, or wow, is that ever, it's almost like this, like it has this power to capture all of your attention and your focus. And you have to, it's a conscious choice where it's like, okay, that is, I accept that, but I'm going to spend my energy right now in this moment, and I'm going to refocus on to maybe another time when I felt better, or looking at that person, not in an envious way, but like, okay, wow, that's a person that's feeling really strong and healthy, and just recognizing that, right? These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. Okay, so the idea there being, the more we can focus, right? It can be very hard in those moments when we're not feeling amazing. But if we can just put our thoughts into when we were, or I'm going to try and do this because I'm one of the few here that's not sick. So been there in August. You guys remember that? Trying to appreciate that, right? I'm like, wow, I feel actually really good right now. What can I do? How, take a deep breath. That feels really great in my body. I'm able to do that without pain, without resistance, right? Without a struggle. That, recognizing how nice that feels, how liberating that breath feels, right? Maybe it's moving my body in a certain way because I can, and it doesn't hurt, right? Like, oh, maybe I'll do a little bit of yoga, right? Or go for a nice walk. Or maybe I just want to sit still and enjoy just feeling at ease, right? So recognizing and appreciating when we feel great, feel good, because there's going to be those times when we do, and enjoying that, right? And then, when we don't, I think it's important to acknowledge when we don't. Okay, I'm not feeling great right now. That's okay. What's that feel like? Without, this can be really hard for me. I can make a whole story about it, right? And that just kind of sucks you right in. How do I feel? Okay, recognize it. What's that feel like? Where's the pain? Moderate intensity sensation in the body. Where is it? Recognize it. Let it be. Can you come back to a relaxed place, as relaxed as you can with that? And then the card's inviting us to use our mental focus, right? And maybe bring that to a place where we were feeling better, right? And maybe that could help with our frame of mind, which is really our main experience, right? So I am going to put that into action for sure. I'm hoping you guys are having a really great, like I said, weekend, and I hope you have a good, transition into the Christmas season. And I will definitely be on here periodically throughout that, because I feel like I'll need that. I'll need that recentering and regrounding as well. So I'll see you guys then. If you liked this, feel free to like it, the video, leave a comment. Subscribing would be very helpful. Share it with others. That helps me to kind of share this with others, which I think is very helpful. All right. Well, I hope you guys are doing great. Take care. Until next time.